At the height of Ottoman power, while victories intoxicated everyone, unseen cracks quietly spread inside the palace, slowly eroding the empire from within. The so-called peak was when institutions tired, balances shifted, and power grew overconfident. Yet this fracture attracted little attention. Tools teach that the Ottomans were unstoppable, feared by all, and that Istanbul was the world's center, a narrative many still accept. Series and documentaries repeat flawless statecraft and endless growth, because peak narratives rarely tolerate questioning. These stories are not false, but they ignore silent problems beneath success, and this blindness gradually paralyzed state reflexes. By the late 16th century, conquest slowed, the plunder system weakened, and adaptation failed, though outsiders barely noticed. As centralization expanded, decisions slowed, local issues piled up, and flexibility faded, a deadly loss of speed for empires. As the Janissaries grew, discipline weakened, loyalties shifted, and the army became an internal balance, quietly reducing deterrence. Rising treasury income fueled consumption over production, building an invisible dependency chain, noticed only when it was too late. The real problem was not enemies, but unchallenged habits formed at the peak, where success framed questioning as unnecessary. The fracture began not with defeat, but with unquestioned decisions that froze the system and sanctified immobility. Laws hardened to protect order, error correction vanished, temporary fixes became permanent, and stagnation grew constant yet unseen. Each status quo decision delayed problems, but every delay made their eventual return harsher and more dangerous. Collapse was not inevitable, but change was rejected because power peaked and fear of loss outweighed ambition. No panic or rebellion followed, yet the system slowly lost its ability to breathe at its former pace. This slowness hid corruption, erased merit, and turned the state into a fragile structure dependent on individuals. People believed power endured, but justice weakened and silent loyalty to the center slowly dissolved. As bonds between soldier, bureaucrat, and society weakened, the system cracked through countless small failures. Collapse was not sudden, but accumulated peak-era mistakes eventually pulled everything down at once. The Ottoman peak matters beyond its era, offering a universal warning about how power collapses. Today's strong-looking systems echo this process, because forms change while logic often remains the same. Any structure delaying change at its peak begins writing its fracture date, usually without noticing. The Ottoman case warns that silencing questions at peak power makes consequences louder later. When questioning stops at the top, collapse becomes a process waiting only for time. The question remains, which celebrated power today repeats this path? And why is the answer still so disturbing?